If you walked in on your mama talking trash about you the day before Mother's Day, would you still get her something? Cause I think people get their mothers something on Mother's Day just off of the strength of this is the person that gave me life and they are still around and I'm going to appreciate them. But if Mother's Day is annual, the mother's gift should be based off of how she's been as a mother within the past year. That's what your gift should be based off of. I just feel like there should be some sort of naughty or nice list for mothers. Because maybe you didn't have a good start as a mom. Maybe things started off a bit rough and rocky. Maybe you had a drug problem, or maybe you just was trying to find your way because you had kids young and you wasn't able to be there like you wanted to, and it was a big struggle, and the kid walk around with this grudge forever, and then you end up getting nothing for Mother's Day. Sometimes the moms start off real good, and then as the kid become an adult, the relationship gets a bit broken. But then they still getting you stuff based off of years ago. And I'm like, we got to cut that out. Because we got moms that started off bad, that's doing good, that still ain't getting the love. And then we got moms that done fell off, that's getting an overboard of love. So what we need now is an annual report that determines the gift supply of the parents. That's what we need. I feel like that. You know how many years I had to do real well so that you could lie to me about this fat dude coming down in a red suit? We didn't even got no fireplace, but somehow he didn't. What did he do? He climb through the balcony? Did he break into the house? You told me don't open the door for nobody, but you let Santa have a key to this bitch? I'm just saying, we need some type of system in place so that the people are getting the love that they are supposed to be getting. Let's start the show. Welcome to another episode of the Tutson Interruption. My name is Trey Tutson. Thank y'all for tuning in. I sincerely appreciate it. We are outside again. We are once again outside. Why are we outside? Because I like to smoke cigars. Not as much as my good friend Justin Smith, who I hung out with all weekend. This son of a bitch can smoke. I ain't never been nervous. Like, I love cigars. I absolutely love smoking cigars. But my good friend Justin Smith, who special is on YouTube. It's called Coronation. He travels with Nate Bargatze, does a lot of shows with Nate. Justin's a good fella, great comic. Hung out with him all weekend. I like cigars, but my good buddy Justin Smith, this son of a bitch wants to become a cigar. And what's funny is he's smoking them so much, he's starting to be shaped like one, like his head and shit. I didn't know Justin was bald headed. He my friend. I just found out this weekend this dumb bitch is bald headed. Justin one of them people, bro. See, when you bald, you got things you must have. You must have oil. Okay? You must have facial hair. And you must have a deep hat supply. If you bald headed, you can't be out here. You need a hat just in case. And you know what I'm talking? I'm talking about balding, like not skinhead, not you shaved it on purpose for religious reasons or I don't know, frat reasons or little goof ass reasons that's got you just shaving all. I don't know why anybody would shave off perfectly good hair to just be bald. I don't give a damn. Whatever religion. If there's a religion that's making people do that shit, you can kiss my ass, religion. I will cut this shit off when you know what I mean? You know, that's my fear. If y'all don't know, if you're new to the podcast, Trey Tutson, my biggest fear is going bald. That is my biggest fear. I told people I would rather die young than go bald. That is the most frightening thing in the world. So I don't want to go bald. And I don't understand why there's people out here that's just shaving off perfectly fine hair for I don't know what reason. So I don't want to go. But I ain't know my buddy. I ain't know Justin was bald. I ain't get a chance to tell him this either. If he listening to this is the first time he hearing it. Hey, bro, I didn't know your ass was bald. I had no idea. But I kept knowing you had it hats. But you doing it right because you got a nice collection of hats, and he's got different styles with the hats. He's got fitteds and he's got fedoras, and I imagine in the wintertime he got a dope ass Scully game. You know what I'm saying? Like he out here making it happen. That's what you're supposed to do. If your ass has a deficiency, you got to do something. Like me, my eyes is crooked. I got glasses. I got shades. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start looking into some patches. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get into the Slick Rick collection. See, and I'm sure he got some dope-ass bedazzled eye patches. Everybody can't be. It's only one Fetty Wap. It's only one person that could just roam the world with a dead-ass eye. And people accept it. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't be Fetty Wap. If you got a deficiency, bro, you got to be into that. If your ass, you've got an alopecia thing, you know what I'm saying? If you I know that's one of them things, alopecia head wraps. People wear that to cover up for the fact. Whatever it is, if you got a deficiency, goddammit, you got to make sure you're doing what's right to keep that shit suppressed. You can't be yourself all the time. Sometimes you got to make sure you you got to suppress some of this shit. Some of it is just whatever. You got a weight problem or whatever. Be you. Be you know. Don't be trying to body suits and miracle draws and all that shit. That's all deception. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? That ain't really that off-putting. You know what I'm saying? We all got somebody big in our family. We know what big look like. Big ain't no big old issue or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not really worried about big. You know what I'm saying? Big ain't really no problem. But like that ain't no problem. But you know what I'm saying? God damn it, if you missing fingers and shit, you need to have a glove. Have a glove and shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? That shit off-putting. It's off-putting to have it, I'm sure, too. I'm sure to be a person with it is a problem. But also, that shit look weird in the world. Anyway, Justin bald-headed. And we smoke cigars. That's what we do. That's how me and him became friends. We became friends by smoking cigars. We got locked in. It's weird stuff when you have friends. It's weird when you have friends, the different things that bond y'all together. I never would have thought like I'd have a friend like Justin, and it's just off smoking cigars. That's all we do. Time we get together, we smoking a stick. Trying to get a stick, nigga. Let's smoke. You trying to smoke right now? Let's smoke right now. So we smoke, and y'all know I like smoking. That's why I've been doing the podcast outside, because I want to smoke a cigar. We might not ever go back in the goddamn house. Might not ever go back in the house, because this is free. I like being out here and smoking and doing me and living the life. It's warm out here, you know what I'm saying? The weather is nice and it's bright. It's beautiful scenery. I like the energy when I'm out here. I mean, maybe I could figure out something. I might can build my set out here. I can. Talking about might. I could build me a set out here. I could build me a podcast set where I can have it, where I can film it at night. I can film it during the daytime. I can do whatever I want because I ain't got no boss. When you ain't got no boss, you do whatever you want. That's what I'm trying to explain to my mama. Mama, I don't have no boss. I don't have a boss, mama. I can do what I want to do, mama. Now you better get your ass up and go clock in, or it's going to be a whole lot of issues in your life, mama. I ain't got no boss. Why am I drunk in the daytime? Because I don't have nobody to report to, mama. That's why I'm drunk in the daytime. I suggest you get rid of your boss so you can get drunk with me in the daytime. That's what brunch is for. Brunch is for day drinkers. And all you night drinkers been showing up, ruining brunches. Oh, man, let's just go and get into it. Mother's Day passed this weekend. Mother's Day passed. All you sons and bitches was out there. Ain't talked to your mama all year, but all of a sudden you standing in a line, sweating your goofy ass off, trying to get a table for 5 on a Sunday morning. Us real brunches, we out here. See, I ain't do that. I took my mama out the day after. I took my mama out on the Monday of. She took off from work, and I was like, hey, let's go have some lunch. Look how all this shit is at its regular prices. Got her a gift. You know what I'm saying? My mama talk mad shit about me on a regular basis. My mama done let it be known. I'm not proud of the way he lives at all. It ain't pleasing to me. It ain't pleasing to God. She done shit all over me constantly. But I love my mama. I don't know what it is. That's probably a big disconnect I got with some of my white friends. A lot of my white friends, I also say a lot of my privileged, affluent friends, they can find room to hate their mama. Man, listen. I'm trying to think of what my mama would have had to do. She'd have to sell me in the gigolo or some shit like that. She'd have to do some wild shit for me to hate my mama. I could never hate my mama. I don't fuck with her sometimes, but I never hate my mama. The fuck out of here. Came from my mama. My mama the reason I fuck black women. My mama's the reason, boy. I'm like, yeah, black women is the shit. Also, that's the only women that really want to fuck me, so. And like I had no other choice. They're like, you ain't never been with nobody? No, I ain't never been with nobody else, baby. Shit, you know, I'm down for y'all. I ain't had it offered. If I had it offered, I'd roll the dice with this dick. Anyway, Mother's Day a cold game, boy. I do all this shit. I just don't like the idea of like, why I have to do all of this on this particular day. I take my mama out, you know what I'm saying? Every month is Mother's Day. Every month. I think I heard Bruce say that once. Every month is Mother's Day. God damn it, I take my mama out and do something every month when I can. Come on, mama, we're going to go here. Let's go check this out. Mama, let's go do this. Mama, let's go here. Hell yeah. Every month is Mother's Day. And I think it's a big thing. Like, it's a big, like, included thing. Like, moms just want to be included on that day. They see other moms being celebrated and shit like that. But if you think about it, if your kids is showing you love all year long or, you know, regularly leading up to this time, if they be like, yeah, we don't want to do nothing on this day. It's too crowded. It's just too much. Let us do something for you another time where it's less. It's just for you. It's still Mother's Day. Mamas be pissed off. Fuck that. I want to be included. I want to be celebrated on the same day like everybody else. You're like, hey, this bitch ain't getting it. You ain't got no perspective, huh, mama? So I skip out on all that shit. I'm my mama's only son, so I let my sisters do all that Mother's Day shit, and then I pop in the next day and be like, ha, mama, let's go get something to eat. And then I look even more special. She like, he took me out on a special date. Why y'all can't be more like your brother? And then they be like, Mama, remember that shit you said about him Saturday? Oh, yeah, he is a tired, dumb motherfucker. I'm sorry, I forgot. I totally forgot he ain't shit. That motherfucker took me out to get some shrimp and grits, and I done totally forgot that he ain't shit. Why is my mind so fragile? Nah, but I had a good time and shit. And Justin, my boy Justin Smith was in town. He's doing shows and stuff. And Justin, dog, we met through smoking cigars. That's our thing. We smoke cigars together. Bro, Justin, this some bitch smokes. I thought I liked cigars. I thought I liked them. Justin wants to become a damn cigar. This some bitch was smoking so many cigars. And I have to smoke. I had to gift him a bunch of cigars. Because the last time he came, I did some whole ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. He had this little humidor, a little pack of humidor cigars. And I was like, Jay, I was like, man, I want to smoke with you, but I ain't got no stick. I was like, you got something here? He was like, it's a gift. And I'm like, but do you want it? He's like, Trey, it's a gift. Yeah, but do you want it, motherfucker? I mean, people get gifts all the time that they don't want. That's how you end up re-gifting a motherfucker. He was like, Trey, if you want to smoke, go ahead and smoke it. I grabbed that shit like the scoundrel that I am. Scurried through the paper and I had that shit in my love. Couldn't even. I was just a raggedy ass person at that time. I was no good. So I felt bad. I finally kind of got my shit together. I was like, damn. I was wrong for that. So then I just kept gifting them. So here you go, man. Here goes some more. Here go another one, man. Oh, you like those, man? Let me hook you up with some. And I was just hooking him up, just overcompensating for the fact that I smoked the shit out that goddamn cigar. But you know, Justin a good friend, too. Justin a good friend. You don't get that. You know how people say that? You don't get that many good friends. Man, y'all hurry up with this leaf blowing shit. Hurry up, dog. Ain't shit over here to blow. You done came by my shit. Or to spit on top of his damn head. Can y'all hear that? I don't even know if y'all can hear that or not. What's up, man? Get your ass out of here. The fucking AirPod in, a damn leaf blower. You can't hear shit. You can't hear none of that damn music you listened to. That Bad Bunny on low. You can't hear shit with a leaf blower going. You trying to listen to Bad Bunny with a leaf blower in the background. Anyway, nigga. So, what the fuck was I saying? I fucking lost my train of thought. He came through with this damn leaf blower. Ain't blowing shit. I'm just saying, this the thing, y'all. If he had the leaf blower, he had been working with the leaf blower. You know what I'm saying? He was actually blowing leaves. Then it's whatever. But he came through with this bitch just on fronting. You know, because it's like 8 of them on the team and shit. And he got to do his little section and he gonna choose to slack off in front of my unit. That's bullshit. I'm out here I'm living the dream up here, goddammit. Anyway, that pissed me off. Forgot what the fuck I was saying. I was talking about friendship. Was I talking about friendship? I don't know. Justin's a good friend. I don't know that's what I was saying. Justin's a good friend. Because Justin one of the motherfuckers, he don't mind being assertive. Justin don't mind being assertive on your behalf. If he feel like you need like somebody like crossing you or disrespecting you or doing some shit like that, Justin will chime in on your behalf. We had some bitch sit down at the table. Justin performed a miracle. We had somebody come down, they had a whole bunch of cokehead conversations they was trying to get started, and Justin just act like he couldn't hear that motherfucker. And shooed homie away. I was like, yo, how you do that? And Justin said something so profound. He was like, bro, when you sit down at the table with us, and you don't know what the fuck we talking about, just shut the fuck up. You trying to you know what I'm saying? You keep trying to insert yourself, and it ain't even the time for that. Just sit still. Shoot that motherfucker away immediately. Justin's a good friend. Justin will be a good friend for Ja Morant. They in the same state. Everybody talking about Ja Morant this and that and Ja this and Ja that. And I'm seeing all the different sides, Let Ja live. Let him be. He young. He got money. He having fun. He ain't hurt nobody. Right? That's all true. Then the other side is like, man, he need to chill out. He gonna fuck that money up. He gonna do this. Come on now. They gonna take it all away. What you doing? You throwing it all away, Ja. Which is all true too. But nobody is thinking about the fact that this motherfucker plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, which means he probably lives in Memphis, which means your ass better have a gun. If you go to Memphis, you better have a gun. If you are in the state of Tennessee, you better have a gun. You know who else live in Tennessee that got a gun? I know for sure. Mitch McConnell. That old raggedy ass, dirty, racist white man. You better have a motherfucking gun, nigga. I ain't got no gun. I live in Texas. I ain't got no gun. Tell you that right now. I ain't got no gun. I'm good at it. I'm good at walking around with a gun. I don't need no gun. My temper ain't made for a gun. I got anger issues. If I had a gun, I'd have several charges. That's what's tripping me out with the Josh situation. He's getting in all this trouble behind a gun that he ain't used. Nothing. He just showing the gun. He just like, yeah, bitch, and we got a gun. He just got a gun. He just done showed the gun. He ain't done shit with the gun. He ain't pistol whipped a nigga. He ain't shot nobody. He ain't loading this bitch up. He ain't cleaning it. He just like, here go the gun. And and they like suspension. Fucking it up. I don't know. He ain't done shit. It's only some bitch in trouble behind a gun with no charge over the gun. No gun charge. This motherfucker ain't got no alleged case going. No, he ain't got nothing pending, nothing. This motherfucker just showing the gun. But I don't know, man. Who I blame? I blame NBA Youngboy. I'm gonna be an old white man. I blame it on the rap music, goddammit. I mean, in a way, every time Jai's caught with this goddamn gun, he jamming this motherfucker's lyrics and shit. It's like NBA Youngboy, bro. For the sake of Jai's future and fortunes, put out a gospel album. Put a gospel album out. That might help fix a few things. But I don't know. NBA Youngboy probably pull a Pusha T. I don't give a damn what song Pusha T is on. He gonna talk about cocaine. He was on Kanye's app. Kanye put out a gospel album. He on there basically saying, thank you, Lord, for the coke I was selling. Like, you like, dog, we talking about Jesus right now. How did you manage to slip cocaine in there? He figured out a way. Can you blame Ja friends? I don't know if you can blame his friend. You can't. Who's really, you know what I'm saying? He's living his life. He's a young dude. We all done young, stupid shit. And none of us can really say how we would be or how we would act in this situation because none of us has that kind of money at that age. All I know is that when any of us get a significant amount of money, we do stupid shit in our own right. I've done crazy. I've had 40 grand. I ain't had $200 million. I've had 40 grand and I was doing ridiculous shit. Having threesomes at the Omni Hotel. Taking ghetto bitches out to fancy restaurants. That was my favorite thing to do. Take a bitch with purple hair to like a nice high-end seafood restaurant. Watch that bitch order like that big ass crab brawl that they have up in there. They bring that little wrench out and shit. They keep asking her what type of water she want. She don't know how to answer. Why they keep asking what type of water? Ghetto bitch say shit like, water is water. Bitch, no, he just asked you, do you want Tap, spring, or sparkling. Water is water. Bitch, you are stupid. Give me this pussy so you can go and live your life. But I'm just saying, I was doing ridiculous shit like that. That was with 40 grand. If I had 200 million, I'd have bought a flock of bitches. I'm telling you right now, I'd have bought a fucking pallet's worth. I'd have been bringing bitches in on U-boats. If I had 40 grand, you could, nigga, you go to the right neighborhood, you can get you 2-3 bitches for $600. Bitches they already sharing a room in a house that their grandma won't sell into gentrification. You think they won't split a room with you at the Omni Hotel? Shit. You can get them bitches. Trust me. I done been out there. I done did it. And I know if I had $200 million, I'd be unbearable. The creator know who to bless with all this shit. Because I would be, that's a question I have. What could God bless you with that you know would make you unbearable? You would be, if you was blessed with this, you would immediately turn into a terrible human being. It's obviously money, and money is the one. What's the amount of money? I don't even need that, but some people like, I don't know, 10 million, 20 million, 5 million. I don't even know. Man, it don't even take me that much. I know my limit. If I have $100,000, I'm gonna be walking around this bitch like I'm the new God. Because the neighborhoods that I pick bitches from out of, if you got 100 grand, you are that to them. They be like Jesus and Trey. That's who I pray to. It's a lot of strong women out there. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of strong women out there. There's a lot of women that's strong and they like, ain't no motherfucker finna make me budge. And I didn't had those women and they done ran away from me immediately. Oh, this motherfucker tripping. This motherfucker on a whole new level with this. But to the bitches out there that are weak and fatherless, and you had an unstable upbringing, I just want to say thank you for being so clutch. I owe you so much because you helped me tap into my ego for a little bit. That shit exists. That shit exists on the other side too. It's women out here that they can't wait to get a weak ass man. They know a man. It's men out there. And this the thing. I wish I had it because I got older dudes telling me that, man, stop fucking with these young girls. Get out here. Get you an old bitch with money. This is what they telling me. They're like, Trey, you want to go to New York? Hell yeah. Find you an old bitch with money that's going to support you until you can rise up and be stable in this game. And I be considering that shit. But man, that shit come with a price. That shit come with a price. You fuck over an old lady, she'll cut your ass. Like, young chicks just fuck up your property. You know what I'm saying? You fuck over a young chick, she gonna fuck up your property. You best believe your car gonna get fucked up. If she got access to your place, she gonna damage all that. She'll cripple you in that way, you know what I'm saying? She gonna fuck up your property. Old women will fuck up your character. They'll change you as a person. They'll do some shit. They'll put a deposition out on your ass. You'll fuck your life up. You don't fuck over no old lady. It's tough. You have to do weird shit to get away from her ass. They'll fuck with your character. They will. Cause you can't. Old women just want company. You could get away with a lot of dirt. You can have a baby on an old bitch. She like, my shit don't work no more. So what? We got a baby now. You like, God damn. But you might have to do that. That might be part of the scheme. You like, look, I want to be in my child life, but like a family. You hear me, Dolores? That's what I want to do, Dolores. I want to be with my I want to be with my lady. I want to be with my child's mother and my child in the same house. You understand what I'm saying? I want my child to grow up in a stable home, a balanced home, with a mother and father that works every day, that provides for them. That's the picture I want to paint for my child, Dolores. You understand? Dolores like, yeah, I hear you. So how you want me to kill that young bitch? Hey, God damn. You're like, all right, Dolores, we can poison this bitch. Let's just poison it, Dolores. I think that'll work if it show up as poison. We can get away with it. I don't think we. Also, I said that shit before. If you ain't really like good at committing crime, like you ain't never like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really criminal savvy. Don't why if you ain't never done no crime, why you pick murder as the first one? Your ass is gonna get caught. You need to you need to build up, do some small crimes, and then graduate to murder. You don't come out as a murderer. That's what the fuck? I ain't good at that shit though. I be hearing people say wild shit too. You ever hear somebody say this shit? They be like, they get so mad. They be like, I, you know, I take this person's life and I sit in jail with a smile on my face. And I'm like, you know, you don't have to do that. There's a such thing as murder suicide. Like, you gonna sit in prison and smile about what you just did? You could just off yourself. Your life over anyway. Might as well end that shit when you kill them. So anyway, I like having friends. Friends are good to have. You need friends. Dustin Smith is my friend. And I'm happy I had a good time with him this weekend. He taught me a lot. He taught me a lot about working clean as a comic and the opportunities that could come from that. And I practiced it the whole weekend. And I gotta say, man, I'm proud of myself. It took me a while. I had some rough sets, but I pieced it together. And last night we had a show. Shane Wang, another comic from Houston, got a special out on Netflix. I believe it's called Juicy. Really good special. He's a guy, pretty clean comic, works clean. Usually when I get to do shows with him, he let me do whatever I want to do. Like, oh man, be you, be free. I ain't gonna put no restriction on you. But because Justin challenged me to practice working clean, I went clean last night because Shane runs a pretty clean show, and I was the comic that was going up before Shane. So I was like, man, you know what, man? Let me go on work clean. You know, all the comments that we'd have been on, we all didn't work. We all was clean tonight. So you know what? I ain't gonna go up here and shake it up too loose. I'm gonna be clean. And I gotta say, man, I did a good job. I don't never really say that about myself, but I did a pretty good job. And I'm gonna keep working at this. So if you come out and you see me, I'm gonna try to mostly be clean. I'm gonna try to be clean. I'm gonna practice being clean for about 3 months. After I get it down, I'm gonna build up a gang of clean material. I'm gonna have that stored away, and then it's back to talking about pussy again because you know that's what make the world go round. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Father's Day coming up. Oh man, I gotta take my old man out. I gotta do something for him. My dad, I gotta be there for him. I love that dude. He's the best. I'm trying to think of a story I could tell y'all about my dad. I got tons of stories I could tell you about my dad, but some of them I gotta keep close. I gotta keep close to my heart because I be worried about it. I think he watched this every now and again. I think sometimes he come on and he watch it just to see like, oh, look my little man. I'm starting to look more like him the older I get. I said this before. I walked by the mirror and thought my daddy was in my house. I was like, so you ain't gonna knock, player? You just gonna walk in here and just be naked in my bathroom like this, huh, Dad? I gotta schedule stuff better. I'm supposed to have been done with this. This what I'm supposed to go do. I was supposed to do the podcast. I need to work on having better time management. I don't know how to do it. I think I need to set up a bunch of hourglasses in my house. If you out there and you want to support the podcast, give me an hourglass. Give me an hourglass and or buy me some hourglasses. And I'm going to set them up in my house. And I think I need to do that. Whenever I got to do something, I'm going to flip that mug over. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do within that time. I think I need to do that. My time management skills is off. I was late to court Monday. I was supposed to go to court. I guess my time I'm supposed to act hard. A little charge, you know what I'm saying? A little charge. I had a little charge. I don't know how to do none of that. I don't know how to do none of that. I can't do it. I'm glad I don't know how to do any of that. I'm authentic. If I had to defend myself, I'm good. I think I'm good for about 2.5 minutes. Cause I'm in decent shape. I ain't in real good. I ain't in the shape I would like to be in. But I'm in decent enough shape where if I need to get home to my dog, I can get home to my dog. I can get home to my dog. But if I had no home to go to and I had to just be out there to survive, I think my family could make the arrangements. Cause I don't got that. I'm not in survival conditioning. I can get home. But if I ain't got no home to go to, I'm gonna be fighting like a motherfucker. So this is what I say to people. Make sure you always got you a home to go to. Cause if you got a home to go to, you ain't gonna be fighting all night. It's been another episode of the Tutson Interruption. I'm Trey Tutson. Once again, my comedy album, my first ever comedy album, comes out June 9th, available on all digital platforms. I'm very happy. I'm very excited about this. It's a dream come true. It is. I'm pausing a little bit because I'm thinking about it. It's like I complain a lot about comedy. You complain a lot about everything in this jacked up business, but I'm happy that I was able to make something and do it the way that I wanted to do it. I never wanted the first things that I did to be independent because I don't. The truth is, I have you guys that tune in and listen, but I don't have a big, huge, strong fan base. I don't have no big following, so I'm not able to do stuff independently, and I'm not. So I do not hope, but I do have to like link up with people on sort of a partnership thing and to help me make the things that I would like to make. So this is my comedy album. It's called Blissful. I hope to turn Blissful into a comedy special one day because the material that I do on it is pretty timeless, meaning that it's pretty evergreen. I could do the material over again. And for people that needs a visual of it, I would love to do that. The material is in my heart, so it ain't never really going nowhere. It's just up to me of whether I want to do it or not. But I'm gonna get these soon. I'm gonna be getting these pressed up to put them out on vinyl, and it'll only be a few limited, an amount. So if you want to get that, I'm gonna try to set things up where People can pre-order it through TreyTutson.com. But yeah, that's when my album comes out. My comedy album comes out. I have to say comedy album because I tell people my album coming out, like, oh, nigga, you rap too? I didn't know you was out here doing it like that. It's like, yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna put the music out. What? Crazy. You hold on to it for when you pop. You're like, this is something I've been working on for years. And then you just put it out when you hot. But comedy album comes out June 9th. Can't wait. I'm very excited. June 9th. The comedy album, Trey Tutson, Blissful, comes out. BLISSFOOL. I've gotten some compliments from some of the people that I admire in comedy. That's been a big thing, so I appreciate that. So I hope y'all tune in and check that out. There's been another episode. Whenever I have live shows, please come out and see. I please, I beg of y'all, if you're listening all the way up to this point in the podcast, please, man, share the link. However you listen to this, just share it on your page. Share it on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If whatever, how you're listening to it, just share it. That's all I'm asking. Please share it, because if you enjoy me, I would hope that you will want other people to know about me. So it's been another episode. Thank y'all very much. Until next time, adios, everybody. Oh, wait, is this the outro angle? This is the outro. Boom, because we got angles, baby. All right, later, y'all.